Hey, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the Brown Gent. In today's video, we're finally tackling HyperLiquid. This is a perpetual DEX that I've been wondering about for quite a bit of time, and many people have been asking about it. It's a video that was highly requested. It's also one that is considered to be the sort of faded airdrop in this cycle. So I'm going to show you what this looks like and what you can do to set yourself up to get the best allocation possible. Just remember, anything I say here is not financial advice. Please do your own research. I'm just a guy on YouTube, so always sort of do your own research. And if you want extra coaching, guidance, and support, join the 250 or so members of the Web3 Secret Society who are speedrunning to success in this bull run. Also, make sure you follow me on all socials, the Brown Gent YT on Twitter, and on the bank where I will be doing some sort of raffling airdrop giveaways. Now, HyperLiquid is a perpetual DEX. A perpetual DEX basically allows you to trade with leverage, and sort of you can also do pre-market stuff typically on there as well. You're probably familiar with one of the perpetual DEXs because I've been talking about it for so long. We got Orderly Network, the road to the order. I think most people have given up because they extended their farming campaign, their farming of the community campaign. And basically, I'm in rank 3,802, having done $1.2 million in trading volume. Now, if you look at HyperLiquid, all you got to do is check out the documents. So you go to resources and docs. When you go here, the first thing you want to do is get onboarded onto the app, right? So you're going to need an EVM wallet. I prefer Rabbit Wallet, but MetaMask will do as well. And you have to fund your account through the Arbitrum network using either a USDC stablecoin or Ethereum. And once you've done that, just make sure you log in with your email. You'll get like a sort of reminder thing, verify, and then you're good to go. Just follow this document step by step if you're confused. I wish I could show you this, but I've already signed up before. It's very important you know that. The points, there's a point program that started in November 1st of last year. Once again, it was not actively fun that much, so I still think it's a great opportunity to cook if you got some free liquidity hanging around and you just want to get some exposure. So definitely something to look at. They started their L1 phase of points on March 29th, 2024, and it's going to be distributed for 4 months. So definitely make sure you look into this because it's very important. The last thing I will talk about is referrals. Before you do your first 10K in volume, make sure that you use a referral code. I've included mine below. My stupidity, I didn't realize that was an issue. So when I did this, I did my volume first, then tried it, and then was told, sorry, but you have to keep the name that you initially selected. So, once I did that, I could not go in here and add in a referral code because the 10,000 amount had sort of gotten out. But I've created my own, and what that will do is it will give you a 4% discount on your taker fees. Okay, so check that out. Once we get into the actual application, you have the opportunity to do trades, portfolio referrals, points, whatever. Focus on trade. And by the way, guys, for some of you who are wondering, so this is my chart for Bitcoin. I have a short for Bitcoin until we reclaim the 58K level. Once we flip this, I will sort of get rid of my. Once we flip this and close above the 58K area, I will then close my short on Bitcoin. My short on Bitcoin right now is a hedge. So I actually had a short open earlier, and I sold it. Why? Because it was clearly going to bounce off this level, so I sold one of them. And by doing so, guess what? I got to make money here. And yes, while I am negative on this trade, so be it. So you can see here all the buys and sells I've been doing to sort of earn me money, right? So in here, you see the buy in green, the sell in red. Obviously, you want the buys to be higher because I'm shorting. And all you got to do on this side is, let's say you found the asset, BTC, whatever asset you want. In fact, if you want to sort of pre-trade eigenlayer token, you can do that here too, right? What the number one reason I like HyperLiquid over the other perpetual dexes is because it has the strongest order book I've ever seen. There's so much liquidity available here. That is not the same thing elsewhere. So you have a hard time sort of getting those things through, getting your orders through. So once you decide on Bitcoin, or let's say we just solve, right? What you want to do now is you can go in here. So you can see here right now, I have a position open for minus 186. I'll show you more about that in a second. But basically, you want to go either buy long or you go short. Let's say you pick a price. So let's say I pick, I don't know, market limit. Let's do just sell short. Let's do 140.9, and we'll do the size like you see here. Let's say it's go to 100%. Obviously, it's a bad idea because the liquidation price is 144, which means if it goes to 144, I just lose all my collateral. Because the way HyperLiquid works is it's cross margin, which means any sort of position you open has access to your dollars in your account. And some people don't like it. I enjoy that because that means I can have trades open longer as long as I can pay the funding fee and it doesn't sort of screw me. So you do this, you can buy or go short. Once you have a position, like in this case, I can go here, click a limit, and I can select a limit price. So it'll sell on that. I can do a market close, which I don't want to do. And also, if you look at trade history, you can see here that I was just sort of flipping back and forth a bunch of wins, like $60 on short, $30 on a short, $36 on a short. All this money on a short, and I'm doing this because I want to, number one, get my volume up. So currently 157. My P&L currently is $106 after taking into account how bad I'm doing in the other position. But like I said, it's a complete hedge. So for those of you who are gonna come to me and say, hey, like, you know what, this is something that I can't believe he's going short on Bitcoin. I don't know what the hell the brown jet is doing. Listen, you have no idea how long I am on the market. This is literally a hedge. And if I'm happy to get liquidated. If BTC goes to 99K and liquidates this position, I will be the happiest person in the world. So put that in perspective. Now for Oathman, who said TVL 500M looks well farmed. Not so much if you consider like how much you'll put in for liquidity. So I would not relate this to typical airdrop campaigns. Perp dexes have always just done better. If you look at Drift, it was phenomenal. I'm expecting Orderly to be phenomenal, and I'm expecting this one to be phenomenal too. So that's why I'm making this video. Like I said, guys, you don't have to do any of this stuff. My whole thing is I'm looking for ways to make money out of money. So if I take my ETH, and the last video is free from my posts in EtherFi, I then take that ETH and deposit it into Aave, or I deposit into Sterling. I borrow USDC, I then buy or I deposit USDC here, which I can show you how to do. Go to portfolio, go deposit funds to HyperLiquid, you hit deposit, and you can literally select the only arbitrage for now. You pick whatever you want, USDT, USDCE, USDC. And then once that happens, you can pick the amount, and then you're good to go. So it's very simple. Withdrawals will cost you $1, but it's the exact same thing. Withdraw up to 3,667. The rest of the margin, we're not doing that as well. But definitely something to consider. I really do think that perpetual dexes are the next wave of airdrops that are actually going to cook and actually be worth it. Don't do leverage. Don't do these trades if you have no idea what's going on. If you're like, hey, I don't know how to trade, I don't know how to use leverage, I don't know if perp dexes are right for you, but it's really the friction that I expect from some people who don't know how to use it. I definitely recommend this, and just so you guys know, you may have some issues connecting to this on VPN, which is why I had to do this when I was away. The reason I made this video today versus before is my VPN clogs my internet. It really like kills it when I'm streaming. So I couldn't make a video live talking about HyperLiquid unless it's all screenshots. But guys, I think this is something that act on fast. Tons of potential. And by the way, if you like the video, please hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on all socials, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.